Hi again, class. My name is Blake Allen, and doing my Module 3 presentation for peer reviewing for our communications class, speech class. Today I'll be talking about my educational background and employment history. We'll start off with my educational history. I'm from Macomb, Michigan, and I went to Chippewa Valley Schools. Elementary school, I went to Ojibwa Elementary from 2nd through 5th grade. Before that, I lived in Madison Heights, where I went to Lessinger Elementary all the way up till 1st grade, till I moved to Macomb. And middle school is when I started to have great time with changing schools. I always stayed within the district, but with the building of new buildings and restructuring of the zoning of what students go to what schools, I actually went to 5 schools in 5 years. In 5th grade, I went to my elementary, Ojibwa. 6th grade, I went to middle school, Iroquois. 7th grade, I went to what is known as the Old Seneca. And in 8th grade, I went to school that was the New Seneca. And then, so that was my up until middle school. So right there, we have 4 schools in 4 years. And then I went to high school at Dakota High School in Macomb, Michigan, home of the Cougars. And there we have a separate 9th grade center because with 2,700 kids, they like to have the 9th graders separated from all the older students to get them more adapt to the high school and the high school setting and being independent, not having people walking you around all the time and really having to do things on your own, having 6 different classes, really being more independent without having all the older students and 2,000 students and just being thrown right into the mess. So in 9th grade, I went to the 9th grade center, making that 5 schools in 5 years. And from my sophomore year to my senior year, I went to Dakota High School where, like I said, we had over 2,500 students in the whole school. As my junior year approached and I had the ACT, I had to start thinking about where I would take my education after high school. Because to me, I've always felt that college is the way to go to really be successful in life. It's just something my family believes in and I believe in. And I've learned that very much after my freshman year of college. Originally, my whole life I wanted to go to Michigan. My father went to Michigan. I've been going to Michigan games since I could ever remember, and I just love everything about the University of Michigan. I took my ACT early in my senior year at Dakota. I got my first thing saying that back from Michigan saying that I did not get into Michigan. I had to wait a few more months, and so that's when it dawned on me I needed a backup plan. And at that time, I decided to apply to Michigan State University, unfortunately. I know. And Northwood University. Michigan State was just the next best college. A lot of people go there. It's a solid choice. Northwood has a special program where you graduate early and you get a higher degree, all for the same price as going to a 4-year university at Michigan State. So I was looking at actually paying cheaper to go to Northwood and receiving more degrees and more connections because it's more consolidated school. So after I received my final decision from Michigan saying I did not get in, the next day I sent in my deposit to Northwood University, and since then I've never looked back. I find it to be a great opportunity because it's a complete business school, so the people you're meeting, more likely you're going to meet someone that's going to help you with your future rather than if you're meeting future doctors and lawyers. You may run into them, but they're not as connected as people whose most their family and family members and co-workers are going to be in the business setting and can really help you move on with your career. And they really helped me because from your freshman year, you're right on the ground floor, hit the ground running. You have your prereqs, but integrated with that is your business classes that you're already taking a major in. I took 4 classes solely directly for my 2 majors in my freshman year, while I know people that have no idea what their major like really in depth about their major. And currently, I work for Quicken Loans as an intern, and that is very much due to the education I received. Because uh, during my interviews, I was able to really touch base on important accounting and financial topics to really understand what was going on and being able to really be knowledgeable about topics at hand and how things work in the finance field. So I really am glad that I chose Northwood because they've really set the bar high for me. And I've got an internship that people try all 4 years to get, and I'm just finished my freshman year. Thank you for listening.